Alright, so today I'm going to answer a very interesting question that gets asked on a lot of my Final Fantasy VII videos. Everybody wants to know when the very end of Final Fantasy VII starts. So that moment when you cannot return to level up more materia or go back to the world map and do more side quests. So it's actually kind of weird to me because I always figured it was kind of obvious, but I guess a lot of people don't truly know when that final point is where you cannot go back. And so I'm just going to show you really quick where that is. This is at the very bottom of the northern cave, and you're going to come up to this point where all of the characters are going to talk, and then you're going to have control of Cloud, and you can go around and talk to each individual character, and they all have different things to say. But when you get down here, Cloud is going to say, "Let's get going," or "No, not yet." This is the final point of the game. So, if you do anything else in the Northern Cave, you go to any of the places to fight any of the creatures, whatever you do, you can return back from whence you came. If you follow your steps completely, get all the way up to the top, you can get back in the airship and go back to any point of the game. This is the point where if you say, "Let's get going," you cannot return. You are set to either beat the game or get a game over. So if you say that, he'll say, "Alright, everyone, let's mosey." Everyone will have their little point to say. And actually, the final thing that Cloud says is actually kind of interesting to me. He says, "All of you, later." Which is kind of interesting to me. I kind of like that line. And then Barrett says, "Yeah, later." Kind of to reinforce the fact that they're totally not going to die to Sephiroth. Anyways, then you'll get shoved down here. And as you can see, after they give their head nod, you cannot return. There is no way you can get back. You are forced to jump down these rocks, fight Genova, and then fight Sephiroth and complete the game or get a game over trying. Now that we've answered the question of where the end of the game is, let's find out how we can get out of the Northern Crater once we've already gotten down this far. So for the most part, it's actually pretty simple because all you have to do is follow your own footsteps back. But there's a couple parts that are a little bit tricky, so let me go over those. So the first part that may be tricky is this part right here. It kind of looks like you can't get anywhere, but if you jump up here and then climb, you can get to the other part of this cliff. Another tricky room is this room right here. At the beginning of the Northern Cave, you get a save point that you're able to put anywhere in the Northern Cave that you want. According to some people, if you place a save point in this spot in a certain way, the game can glitch and not allow you to get up this little climbable object here. It's hard to say exactly why the glitch happens, but if you haven't placed a save point yet, it would just be really safe if you don't place it in this spot. It is a very rare glitch, but it does happen, and if you can't get out of the Northern Cave, then you can't go back and do any of the side quests of the game. You'll be stuck in the Northern Cave forever. The third tricky part is this part right here, because you have to drop down in order to get to the bottom of the cave here. And some people think that because you had to drop down, you can't make your way back up. But if you follow the way I'm going right here, you'll see that you can indeed get out of this area. The fourth tricky part is right here, and this is where I actually thought my game was glitched, because you can't get up this spot right here. It looks like you can, and if you came from this side, you expect to be able to get back up, but you just can't. What you have to do is go to the left side. Make your way all the way up. And then go up this right side right here, and then finally up to the top. And probably the trickiest part is right here. When you first enter the northern cave, you do so by sliding down this cave wall. And a lot of players think that because you slid down the wall, there's no way to get back up to the airship. If you go this way, you can see that I cannot go anywhere. I'm stuck up here. So that's when people say, oh, well, obviously there's no way back. I must be trapped in the northern cave. However, if you go in this cave right here, you'll end up right here, where you can see the airship and you can see the wall that you slid down. Now still, players sometimes get here and say, well, now I'm stuck. But this wall in the back here, you can climb. Climb up that wall. Run up to the top of the screen. And there you go, back at the airship. Climb up the ladder. This guy will tell you everyone's waiting for you. Make your team. Run through the airship. Tell the full-fledged pilot you're ready to go. And voila! Out of the northern cave and free to do whatever it is you want to do. Well, that's it for me today. Just make sure to check out FFVIII for more videos, reviews, everything you want video game-ish. It's there. As always, like the video, comment, tell me what I did wrong, tell me what I did right. And most of all, put your newfound video game knowledge to good use.